Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Propose. Taking a ton of stuff to the face, and in goes the Nature's Prophet as well, securing that kill.
Whosoever stands against me.
It's 6, they're just constantly getting picked up all across this map. It's still a long while till the next haunt.
Radiant's bottom tower
They
is
are
under attack.
going to get a return tower
Radiant's
finally,
bottom tower
but against
has
3k
fallen.
gold lead, on a team like Boom, you have to be very careful.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's
Then,
top tower
just
is
pressing
under
the ultimate
attack.
to whack away at the
Dire's
tower, and he did get a
structures are
Midas first
fortified.
item, so this is gonna be that greedy Sven trying to get that insane amount of gold flash farm up with the Midas.
Players here. See you later, nerd.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
And it's still 496 spamming out those voice lines despite
Dire's
having a hard game
structures
here.
are fortified.
At least that goes to show they are truly having fun, they are truly enjoying finally meeting their match, and down goes the
I
10.
reap your life. Denied.
Necropost just reaps his life, you heard the man. Hangang meanwhile, he went for drums, now saving up for a 4-step. I feel like this is one of the few situations in which an early BKB would also be justified, but Boom 4k ahead. Still out farming despite a couple of kills happening here and there. As for the Spectre, she is going to struggle quite a big deal against the Sven. I wonder what 458 is gonna do here. He did make a couple of crazy plays on that core Spectre before. This just seems like a Manta style game. Get Manta and, well, haunt the Nature's Prophet, I guess. Haunt is ready here.
Vanished, but not
And the Nature's Prophet's
Dire
gonna...
are scanning.
He's gotten himself an Orchid actually, and is gonna go for the BKB now. FBZ. Pre-15-minute Orchid on the Nature's Prophet is always a pretty great sign, especially if it's not a position 1. Now it's gonna be Dreamo Cell. Killed off at 496, they just committed the entire team. They want more here, they want everything they can get. Invoker getting his armor
Dire's courier
mutilated
has
by
been
the Razor
killed.
ultimate, and it's
Dire's
gonna go
top
down as
tower
well.
is under attack.
Nicely done by the set of
Radiant's
496.
middle tower is under attack.
Keeping themselves in this game, but Boom, they are still ahead. They still have the Sven, they still have the Nature's Prophet. 496, they need to play like this a couple more times in order to come back into this game, really. Well, this tower gold's really gonna help them out too.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
a bubble from the void.
And people not buy their items so quick. So I know what it's gonna get. So either Diffu
Bounty.
or a Manta Style. Yeah, it's gonna be the Manta Style. Makes a lot more sense.
exact.
Though I do feel like the slow from the Diffu could be incredibly valuable for kiting around the Sven whenever he doesn't have BKB. So I wouldn't mind Spectre rushing that either. But hey, Manta dodges are sick. This could have been easy. Manta dodge, an example. Oh, the Spectre. That. Dreamo Cell making the most out of his ultimate. Without a haunt, the Spectre can't really fight with her team anyhow. Still, the Reaper Scythe is there, and you kind of want to chain up your ultimates on the side of 4,
Dire's top tower is
496,
under
just
attack.
haunt into freaking Razor ultimate, and then the Reaper Scythe. As that's gotta be Necro frontlining, getting a nice purge from his team. And the target for the Necro to Reaper Scythe up has just presented itself. Yoink.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
That BB may have to start becoming a carry here. Actually focus on dealing damage. Help out the Spectre, who can't really run at people, who's just gonna get punched in the face until she leaves pretty much. Razor going to run down FBZ, and I don't think he can teleport here. He's just not gonna make it. In comes the Invoker without another static link. Oh no. Hang. Now using the 4-step to dash straight into the Chen. He could have just straight up like this, or even this. But He thinks juking is the way to go there and gets punished for it. Mikoto able to teleport out in time. And my favorite hero, Spectre, not. Finally has that haunt off cooldown. I do like the Spectre, just because of her ultimate, but I really don't like the way she scales, especially when there's this big of a Sven. Boom. They are trying their hardest to bring this to the third game to potentially just stay in this tournament, finally eliminate 496, who've been super inconsistent but still super strong in their games throughout this tournament. And this just goes to prove what I said about the inconsistency, as this is a really weird game. Razor now opting for the BKB, that I do like a lot. The support Void Spirit also actually just doing stuff and being allowed to, you know, have some impact himself.
And it's off.
Dire are scanning.
Uproot and after them.
Looks like 496 now
Radiant's top tower is under
going for a
attack.
big rotation onto the top lane, looking for a potential teamfight initiation. And they will think they find nobody. Rocket Flare scouting out where the better half of Boom are, but the Clockwork from behind they did not expect. Razor waiting for the Necro heal there, being kept alive by the Necro pose, and that's the Reaper's Hive turnaround on the Clockwork. Just straight up outplaying Boom there. And in that 5-man or 4-man scenario, 496 are really good. They do suck, however, against an aggressive laning stage, and Boom have found their pace here. They're old, aggressive, screw it.
As was owed.
Just run at them, don't care if we chain feed playstyle, which seems to be working out as well as it usually does. Sven now exactly where he wants to be in terms of net worth. And look at this build. Sven just entirely skipping BKB. I mean, it's not going to be of much use against the Razor, but White Spirit could still just catch him. Oh hey, speaking of which. Nice setup on the Sven there, but they don't really have the slow to lock him down. Razor running for his life, and Void Spirit heading away too. Staying just long enough for people to not chase the Razor down. Very nicely played from the side of 496 once again. But the Sven remains ahead, and as long as the Sven remains ahead, this game is not looking good for them.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
And this is what I mean about the Sven vs Spectre matchup. Being pretty bad for the Spectre, but still not too horrible, because you did see the chunk of damage Sven just took there from nothing more but this Persian. Out around the map, the Chat is gonna get killed off. Hence that random Hand of God coming out, and it's dropping. Ran at by the Spectre, who he can't really deal with. Necro foes, no Reaper's Hive available for him, so may just... Oh, now he has the Reaper's Hive, actually almost has mana for it too. Ooh, I don't think Clockwork expected that one. And it looks like 496, they are now going to get the kill on the Sven. Ton of voice lines, and they're gonna tip the Sven too. Just trying to tilt Dreamo Cell there. Hey, I mean, that's half a compendium level for free. Why can't people tip me like that?
Radiant's bottom tower is under
But
attack.
yeah, 496, like I said,
Radiant
in that 5-man
structures
scenario,
are
they're really
fortified.
good. They also just got very fortunate Reaper Scythe timing there. But now they do have the Haunt ready for the next team fight, so...
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I hear the Haunt, I click on the Spectre, and I'm not even there in time. But well, that Spectre does not have her damage potential with that Manta style, and went on a low health Invoker. Still, this means 496 can now continue pushing the aggression on 2 towers. Working
Radiant's
quite
middle
well
tower
on that
is under
bottom tier
attack.
2.
Radiant's
Lol, this
bottom
Oracle
tower
really knows
is
his
under
stuff.
attack.
Just making sure you heal somebody up who you're not going to kill with the Purifying Flames. And that's basically a full restore for the Void Spirit. How much mana was that? Not even 300, what the... Maybe I should actually consider just spamming some Oracle doing stuff like this.
Radiant are scanning.
And it looks like Spectre getting cleaved down by the Sven as well as Yazzie being caught by the Invoker elsewhere.
May be of use after your demise.
And it looks like Roshan now getting cleaved at pretty harshly. It gets scouted out. If only there was a Haunt to bring in the entirety 496 in time.
To the Radiant.
But they still may want to fight this. With the BKB on the Razor and the damaging on the Sven. Razor is
Radiant's
just
middle
hugging the
tower
Sven,
is under
stealing all
attack.
of that damage he can. Necropose is just gonna die here, I think. Maybe not.
Dire's
Nice
top
false
tower
promise
is under
actually.
attack.
If they find a Reaper type target, this would be huge. Razor, however, is still gonna go down, and no Spectre means that there's gonna be no fight. Necropose realizes that it's
Dire's
gonna...
top tower
Oh no,
is
he
under
could have
attack.
killed off Dreamo Cell there. Instead, he just retreated and... Superman Sven flying around there, but... This is such a hard game for either
Pull roots and
team.
run.
And boom,
Dire's top
I do
tower
like them
is under
though, getting a
attack.
ton of kills. I just find it kind of sad that Necro misplayed there. Did not prolong the game a little bit, so we can see that Spectre versus Sven lane lineup go late game maybe. Well, it depends on how fast Boom can finish, but
Dire's
look
top
at the
tower
push they
is
offered.
falling.
Coin.
2
for
of
me.
the runes going the side of 496. The other 2 will be going the way of Boom.
Come.
At least I'm fairly certain of that. Nice escape from the Invoker Tornado there.
That's exact.
And the Sven says that's exact. Well, yeah, it is. Staying in motion and making sure you don't get caught with those initiations is a big part of why 496 are still in the series after that dominating of a start. But the longer this game is gonna go, the better it's gonna go for 496, as long as they opt for like 2 late game heroes instead of 1.
Wish.
Razor I'm not so sure about, he's had a very hard game. And the Aghanim Sven now opting for a Lincoln Sphere over BKB. That I can respect, especially on a hero like Sven, where you do not want to bind yourself on something like a BKB. You want to play around your Iron Fist cooldown. Another Haunt coming out. This time, Spectre is going to come in for the Nature's Prophet as Void Spirit gets False Promise up. And they are turning around, catching He's Cute. He's Cute is going to go down. Clockwork is getting slowed up. Look at that 3-man dagger. Nature's Prophet getting Reaper Scythe. And Hyde goes down as well, as long as 496 are playing around their cooldowns to actually do a pretty good game here. Razor, 81 damage, that's pretty much nothing, but here you see how to deal with Static Link. Just walk it off as quickly as you can, and boom, they're still doing an
Dire's
amazing
courier
job just
has been killed.
keeping that lead going as far as they possibly can. Necro opting for a heart right now. I'm much more worried about Hang Hang's damage output.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Also another advantage of that Void Spirit support is he can actually just push out lanes
Radiant's bottom
without
tower
risking
is
the
under
life
attack.
of a core while still having the same amount of push as most cores or like
Radiant
most
structures
wave clear
are
based cores
fortified.
anyhow. Team Boom. Not really doing anything about this as
Dire
Void
are scanning.
Spirit.
Radiant
Going to red
are
all day, all
scanning.
night. There's gotta be a smoke. So with the Superman Sven flying at the Oracle, Oracle is gonna go down. Now the Necropo's in a lot of trouble. Oracle buying back, but Necro is gonna go down. No Reaper type anyhow. But without the Necropos and without the Reaper type, this is not a fight that
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
196 may want to take this eagerly. So Spectre just juking all over the place. Oracle's gonna just go down again. Sunstrike off the mark on Hang Hang. And Spectre could be able to get out of there, but this is a very clean, very nice play from Boom. And it looks like the Spectre is gonna get double hitted by the Sven. Then stands ready. If this could be a tier 3, it would be huge.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.